what's happening? Paul Ingram here with College Center, getting a little bit of garden maintenance going on here today. And while I'm doing my gardening stuff, I'm also getting some training in. So we're continuing on with the Drill a Day series, week 2, day number 4. So make sure you've got 2 sticks or 2 training bolos for today's drill. Before we get training, you guys know it. What's the payment? Make sure, number 1, you're subscribed to the channel, and number 2, smash that thumbs up button. For us to get to week 3, we got to make sure we're starting to hit at least 300 likes on these videos. Come on, guys, come on. We're getting good views. We got good participation. More of you guys got to start hitting that thumbs up button for me. All right, so let's go ahead and kick off on day number 4. Once you complete this drill, go ahead, leave me a comment below. Done, got it. And then also let me know where you're training at, so that way everybody can see how much love and training is going on in the world of Kali. All right, let's go ahead and get on into the training. All right, for today's double sword or double stick drill, we're gonna be taking a look at some thrusting. So we're gonna go through a thrusting form. I actually learned this form during my PTK days, so paying a little homage strictly to PTK. You know, we do have a pretty extended PTK background, but we do throw in some other things from time to time from some other things that we've learned over the years. But this one's kind of paying homage to that. All right, so let's take a look at it. From here, we're starting off in this kind of reverse chamber position. My right hand is down here next to my right hip, and my left hand is up here in what they call like a Sagitas type of chamber or what. We're gonna pop out this jab right here on that back hand, and then as it comes down to the left hip, we're going to thrust, our center line thrust, all the way up just like that, okay? Then my right hand, I'm gonna cut down this vertical strike, and then my left hand is going to fire this forehand thrust all the way through. This prepares the backhand thrust on the right hand. So I'm gonna thrust that backhand thrust, then I'm gonna flip it back down, and now we're in that closed position. From there, I'm gonna strike my X strike, opening it up just like this, and then I have that forehand thrust on the right hand. Boom, right there. And you're gonna notice how we end back into this reverse chamber position on the other side. So as I throw my right jab, everything just flips. Everything's just mirror image now. I throw the right jab, that hand comes to my right hip, I thrust the center line thrust on my left hand. I cut down on that vertical. I pass the forehand thrust on the right. I pop that backhand thrust on the left. I flip it. There's that closed position. I double strike, coming out at the same time. Left hand is ready for that fatal thrust, as they like to call it in PTK. Boom, notice how it's thrusting, thrusting, thrusting on top right there. Okay, and then the drill starts all over again. Bop. Okay, so that is the thrusting drill, and we're working all 3 basic thrusts: the center line thrust, the backhand thrust, and the forehand thrust on both sides of the body. So when we count it out, we kind of just count it out as a 1, a 2, and a 3, and then same thing on the other side. There's that center line thrust, the backhand thrust, and then the forehand thrust. Let me go ahead and show you this drill from a few different angles, and I'll go nice and slow, but that way from a few different angles maybe you can catch some different details that you can't see necessarily straight on. right, so once we have it down, then we can go ahead and start our reps and build our rounds. So again, as all the drill-a-days have been going on, pretty much all of them, we've got 10 rounds, 10 reps per round of each drill. So let's go ahead and turn around, follow along with me nice and slow for round number 1. In our start position, reverse chamber with that thrust coming forward. Let's go for it. We got number 1, so we're gonna jab, thrust the center line, vertical cut, pass the thrust on the left, backhand thrust on the right, flip it, open it up, fatal thrust on the right, opposite side, jab the right, thrust that center line on the left, vertical cut, pass the right thrust, backhand thrust on the left, flip it, open it up, fatal thrust on the left. That's 1, 2. On the left side now. Back to beginning, we got 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikes per side. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 strikes total, and now we're on number 4, I think, right? All right, we're on number 5, nice and slow. Woo. First round, it's really just about getting it down, making sure we got all the movements, and then as you continue all the rounds on your own time, you can slowly, gradually pick up the speed. I apologize for the wind, it's just been crazy windy all week. It's what it is. All right, number 6, slow, but we're gonna smoothen it out. So it's going to seem faster because it's just smoother now, but still going the same speed. Right? Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. We're on number 7 right now. We have transitioned to 7. I don't know, maybe we're on 8. I don't really count when I train. So the counting thing is, you know, whatever it is, but we'll call this 8. The counting thing is kind of more for you guys because I don't know what your time is like for your day. So the 10 rounds, that's the minimal requirement. If you're beast mode, don't even count it. Just keep training. Just keep doing it all day long, all throughout the day. And then we're on number 9. We'll call it 9. Last one, number 10. We're going to speed it up just a little bit. All right, round 1 in the books. Take your time with it, go slow. If you want to blast through the drills, without coordination, that's your choice. Okay, you could train that way. If you want to really start honing in some of those skills, remember, everything starts with coordination. Coordination, it is not an attribute until it becomes an attribute. So before coordination is an attribute, you have to build the skill of coordination. Then when you have coordination, it is an attribute, meaning it's an asset for your performance. Okay, so coordination, I want you guys to start looking at these attributes as these are skills that need to be developed to become attributes. Okay, that's why this is our fourth element of Kali, which we call attribute development. Okay, so you have to develop those things. So just kind of have that mindset when you're training this stuff. That's why going slow in the beginning, it's a really good idea, because you could build that coordination. Now once you're coordinated, now you can start messing with the tempo of it. Now you can start moving into, you know, the different agility, the different uses of it. So it really starts to magnify your skill growth by starting off slow first and just focusing on the coordination skill development of that attribute. All right, get on out there, go pump out your 9 more rounds, and then I'll catch you back here for tomorrow's week 2 drill number 5 on the doble. It's a lot of fun. All right, head over to KaliCenter.com, go and check out our DVD downloads on the double stick. Go check out our Kali Apex training. That is the place to really solidify your training and then hone in your training and your skill development with us here at Kali Center. We have our Kali Apex basic training course, and then we also have our Apex advanced coaching. I got the links down below. You can go check those out and grab that discount code. That way you guys can get it for a sweet deal. All right, I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow. Get outside, make nature your Kali dojo, and I'll see you in 24 hours or less.